Hello and welcome to the Fish Being channel. And this I have returned, and as you can see, I am a little bit less pale. I'm still really pale, but I use sunscreen really well. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to the Fish Being channel. Today I've made something special, something I haven't made since a long time. I have made a PowerPoint presentation for you. I don't know, it's incredible. I went on a trip on holiday, and sometimes I go on trips and then I disappear for a little bit, and probably it's bad for a channel, but I thought, this is Greece, this is a bit with history, so this is actually really interesting to show on the channel, because what we do on the channel is mostly like history content. So that's why I made this Greece trip presentation, and hopefully people can ask questions, we can be interactive and see how much we like it. So here we go, the Greece trip presentation. Peak graphics, I know. By the way, I do have to give credit where credit is due. Ladyfish, this was hidden. This hidden information that Ladyfish existed, but now Ladyfish is like a little bit more known on the Discord. So I'm making it official to say Ladyfish is a real thing. The theories, the game theories, all of them, they're true. Ladyfish is real. And we went on a Greece trip. We went to Greece, and she made the background way better. Like, I just dropped the information and she just made it more beautiful. She couldn't not make it more beautiful. So there you go. Peak graphic design, not by Fish. No things here. But let me just start with the beginning. I will not have any table of contacts, whatever, because screw that. I'm no longer in school. We will just go to the first chapter, and that's me leaving the glorious home country of Friesland. I had to leave this place to go to Greece. You know how beautiful this place is. Like, it makes me homesick. We have even a beautiful anthem list to our
Please glute your
home. But yeah, I had to leave this, and it's my hometown. This is like a cup of coffee for in the train, and there you can see my pants. That's revealing a lot. You see there, I'm wearing pants in public. It's not like when I stream, then I don't wear any pants. This is a mascot. And this is the trip to the Netherlands that I had to take. So I had to go from Friesland to pass this dark place. Dark Noob, you might know more about this place. And then I had to go here to this cyberpunk place called Holland. This is some pictures. All of these pictures are 100% accurate. This is exactly how Holland looks like. Flying cars, exactly. And this is something neat I wanted to show, because this might help you when you are traveling to the Netherlands. Is that you see here with the trains, when you are standing at the platform, it shows you at what place you can enter the train. So it tells you the entry point of the train. So if you're standing somewhere else on the platform, it will tell you, oh, this is the middle, this is the front, this is the back section. That's important, because we have in the middle is usually first class, and next to that you have the silent cabins, and that's a place in the train where you don't talk to people, and you can get fined if you start talking in those trains. The trains are actually, we complain about our trains, by the way, Spirit of Ultra, but in reality, Dutch trains are pretty good compared to the rest of the world. But we complain about our own trains, so I guess the rest of the world is as in terrible shit as we are. Oh, I cursed. I'm sorry. This is a PG channel. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, this is Belgium, by the way. Hey, F you, Trent, this is far better. Yes, that's actually true. I know this is a joke we could take, right? Because we both, Drenthe is Provence and Friesland is, but they always make joke about us, so we can make jokes about ourselves. That's way better. All right, so I arrived at the airport, and I went on the, this one was really cool. And I had to wait because my plane was late. I don't know what was going on, but they closed the curtain for the planes. So the plane was late, so they closed the curtain so nobody could see that the plane was late, because the plane came like 1 hour late. By the way, I hear something. I hear something in the background. Oh, I think a viewer has stalked me back home. I think right now we have a viewer. This is a viewer. Bloody hell.
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on over here? Are you even subscribed to the Gamer RFD? RFD not Because if they aren't,
Well,
you are punishable by slavery. Slavery for our kingdom.
so this guy, this is Attic Gamer. You might have seen him in chat.
Nice to meet you.
This guy stalked me back home. He saw me on the street. He was like, "Hey, are you fish being?"
Are you fish being? Oh,
I don't know if I'm fish being. I don't know what I should answer. And I had to say I have to blink twice if I am in problems. All right, please. He has
blink
stalked me.
twice.
Blink twice.
Please blink twice. I'm watching.
And this is what I do to every follower. If anybody finds me, they can just stalk me. You know, I accept that. No, I don't accept that. Please don't do that. No, I actually know him from the past.
Find you.
But he has an own YouTube channel,
I will.
Attic Gamer. No, no. Oh, bloody hell, no! The green screen! Ah!
I have no balance.
Look out.
I'm very unbalanced. I was gonna grab it. And I was gonna say, if you would find that the gamer, I will slay thee in his behalf. As the Lord Fish Being is an actual Lord, and he actually knighted me years
Oh,
ago.
I did that. I knighted you. I
Yes,
forgot
you
about
did.
that.
I am a knight
knight,
of the Lord Fish Being. So I should protect him to the end. Did they understand?
You don't see your eye, your neck. There you
You
go.
understand?
Let's you go. We have knights on this YouTube channel. No other YouTube channel has
Darn.
knights. Oh no!
That was the cameo. Okay, well, at the gamer says goodbye. Have a nice stream and good luck with it today.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Yes, yes. By the way, that I'm a lord. I fell for the established titles scam, so I bought the 1 feet by 1 feet in Scotland.
That's not true. You got it as a present
Oh, I got it. Oh, I did.
on his birthday.
Oh yeah, I did.
And I was there.
Oh yes, I'm a lord. Yes, there we go.
He was a lord, and it was given to him by another lord.
Let's go.
He's an actual lord, and I'm an actual knight. Have at thee.
Okay, this is what happens. Okay, but hello, Lolang. Hello. Jeez. Yes,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just lolling around. Have a good one.
Mike. Well, you did make the chat more active. You know, normally I'm like a huge nerd just walking up maps. All right, this is, I guess, when I arrived in the airplane. I arrived in Greece. It was pretty late, and the people that were supposed to pick me up, they couldn't be there because they had to go back home. But they were at the next bus station. I had just one bus to catch, so I ran to the platform. I arrived at this hour, and I was in the bus at this time, and I had to sprint, running past everything, past security, everything. I just sprinted through it. I don't know if I looked suspicious. And I arrived there, I asked like a guy, like a foreign worker from India. He told me what bus to take, and I went into a bus, and the bus looked a little bit strange. Hello, Virgin's Ibu girl, how are you? Who is that behind me? That's my knight. So, you know, on the Fishbean channel we have knights. Sorry, I didn't see the Twitch chat. Sorry. All right, so I sprinted, and I had to go like in a private bus. This was not like a public bus. It was a bit weird, strange bus, but I made it here, and I arrived at this bus stop. There, the people were waiting for me, and from this bus, I went to Lavrio, and that's where I spent most of the time. Did you go to Sparta? I wanted to go to Sparta. I didn't have that much time. I want to go more times to Greece, by the way, so that's definitely true. And I want to explore more of Greece because I just went to 2 specific places. I stayed more in the Attic region. That's also what Attic Gamer stalked me home because he thought I was talking about him when I said Attic. But this is the first few days, and I'm so sorry. I am not a photo person, so I was thinking, you know, I want to do this for my YouTube channel, so I should make pictures. But I just forgot the first few days to take pictures. And the only moment I remember to take pictures is when I was eating food. So we have some Bapau food here. We have, I probably mispronounced it, not Slovakia, souvlaki, that's how the food is called. I'm so sorry. And this is another meat. This is like a bread with meat inside. So this was pretty nice. This is really delicious. If you're ever in Greece, eat this. I went to look it here, how to eat it here, because we have Greek restaurants here, but it's not the same. Like like how it's baked here, it's delicious. I came back home and I was missing this. I was missing this food, and we just don't have it here. That's why I went here. I wanted to go to a Greek island, but I sadly had to cancel the trip, so I couldn't go there. Uh, I should have gone to Misrep, you know. We could have, maybe we waved. Maybe I waved at Misrep. I waved towards the direction of Misrep. I actually took a picture towards Misrep. That's like the first picture. So this is like the next day, I think. And this is this direction. This is not Turkey, by the way. Oh, I think it's coughing in the background. Over there in the distance would be Turkey, so I waved at Misrep over here. It's pretty cool. And this is something really interesting about Greece here, is that this is, I didn't have this in Spain. So I lived for a year in Spain, and it's pretty hot in Spain too, in the with temperature. So I went there to the summer. And when I went to a restaurant, I had to ask for water. Maybe it's not everywhere in Spain, but in Greece, I just went to the restaurant and I sat there to like get a drink. This is the drink we were getting. And they just gave us the water immediately. So immediately when you sit down, they come to you, they have some water and ice with you so you can cool down, and then you can make your order. Like, tap water is free here too, in most places, but you have to ask for it. It's so nice that they just bring the tap water to you. Or I don't know if this is tap water, because tap water did taste different than the water they were giving us at this restaurant. So this island here, so this is the picture I took. This island is where in the this is across Lavrio, and this island was where they would send prisoners to that were not with the ideology of the early Greek government. So that this is like Australia. This is the Greek Australia. I don't know if it's dangerous here. But this is what I wanted to do also in this stream, because I thought this would be really cool, because we have played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and that one is set in the Peloponnesian War, to take pictures of the same locations of the pictures I took in when I was there. So I thought this was the same island with more trees, but this is a different island, and this is another island I was supposed to go, but I had to cancel. This island is behind this island, and this island is not in Assassin's Creed. But it looks pretty cool. But as you can see, Assassin's Creed does look a bit different. Although it's more cloudy in-game. So, in the next few days, I had to buy clothing. Because I didn't take that much clothing, because in the first plane, with I don't know what the plane company was called. This plane company, Transavia, they didn't allow me to bring my extra luggage, so I had only one bit of luggage, and I didn't want to pay more, so I had a really small bag, like below 55, so it was like 40 centimeters tall. So my plan was, I will buy clothing there. I heard Greece is cheaper than the Netherlands. But when I was in Lavrio, the taxis were on strike, and I didn't know how I could move around in Athens, because there was a strike going on, to buy clothing. And there was only one clothing store I could use in that town. But this clothing store only was selling clothing with brands or logos or like with text on them. And I don't know if that's a Dutch thing or that's a me thing, but I just don't like that. I don't like to show off like brands or titles or this stuff. And I only could find this t-shirt or this one that was semi okay for me to wear. I know, maybe I'm really picky with clothing. Oh, you also do that for Italian coffee. Oh, that's nice. Water for cleaning your taste detectors. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. So, and then I went outside of the clothing store and I realized something. Everybody, at least young people in Greece, all are wearing brands. All are wearing this type of clothing. All of them have like the cuts in their hair. All of them have this. It's a Frisian thing. It's a Frisian thing. Okay, it's not a Netherlands that doesn't do this. So I was like, well, that's weird. This is quite weird. They only have one clothing store and they can only buy brand stuff. But that's my opinion. But this is how I felt, you know, how far Greece has fallen. In the past, they were allowed to wear this, and now they wear this weird clothing with two G's, this with the goddess Nike and Adidas. Not liking Brank's clothing and the North Netherlands thing, most specifically. And they're like, okay, so it's not only me. Okay, I was. You see, we don't like brands. We are something else. Yeah, I when I was at school, right, we had one or two people who would wear brands, and people would make fun of the people who wear brands because they are like compensating. So it's actually really sad. They bullied the people wearing all those brand clothings always. They were like, oh, this guy is so stupid. Does he like have small pee or something? Why does he has to wear brands? Why is he switching so much? Why is he wearing a trash bag as a jacket for a few months? And then he switches to another thing, you know? But they are like Marasas boys in Italy. Oh, really? That's funny. I should see that. I should go to Italy. So this is we went to eat more food, and this is something I have to talk about because, as we see here, the pancake at the bottom here, this pancake is really thick, and this is something else. It's like a dessert type of pancake, but these pancakes look to me like American pancakes. Okay. So if you would go to a store here or to a pancake restaurant and you would order American pancakes, you would say American pancakes, you get this thick type of pancake because our pancakes are really thin and not that thick. And I don't know how it is for the rest of the of Europe or the rest of the world, what type of pancakes you have. So I just want to know what type of pancakes you like or how they are from your country, because I had a discussion, not discussion, but we had to talk about this because I said, oh, our pancakes are thin. And I showed the picture and they said, oh, those are not pancakes, those are crepes. But crepes are French pancakes, right? That's what I was thinking. But then I Googled, I did some research. And I looked around the whole of Europe. So what I did is I translated the native word pancake to whatever country's language it was, and then I googled that word online in Google Pictures, and then I saw this. So excuse me for me, I just realized now that I misspelled thick. Right, this is not, I forgot the H, I'm so sorry. Fair enough, you don't like pancakes. So it seems like in some places, like in the British Isles, over here in Italy and Greece, you have like thick pancakes, and in the rest of Europe, you have flat pancakes that people would consider crepes in Greece and probably in Britain too. But there are some oddities here. First, Albania is doing something strange. I don't know what Albania is doing, and the weirdest thing is, I don't know if people. Hello, DNXW. Hello. If you go to Pancake, I bought pancakes are tasteless here. If you go here, you also have to go to a pancake restaurant. You have to search pancakes. But let's the whole pancake debate, right? There's something more important about this. Just look at the Finland pancake. Just look at this picture from Finland. Do we realize what's going on there? Finland makes pancakes in the oven. There is no pan involved. What's going on in Finland? Why? Why is this a thing? I gotta go to class. Well, have fun in class. What is going on in Finland? That's not a pancake. Yeah, it's a pie. I don't know what Finland is doing. But if you from English, you translate the word pancake, or from Dutch, pancake, to Finnish, and then you look at Google Images, you get this thing. I don't know if there's a translation mistake going on here, because I don't speak Finnish, and I'm not gonna figure this out, what's going on here, but this is not a pancake. Is somebody going to tell them this is not how the translation works, okay? This is like a pancake lasagna. But okay, next day we went to the Temple of Poseidon, the day after that one with the pancake conspiracy, and first time some pictures, but I wasn't allowed to go on there with Lady Fish because we wanted to see the sunset. Here, this is a picture we took here. There's another picture we took. So we came here when there was some daylight. Then we wanted to see the sunset, and we weren't allowed to see the sunset. And we met some people from the UK. But what happened, what was interesting is we went to the gate in front of this temple, and we wanted to go upstairs because online it says the sunsets are amazing. So people online say they can go up there when the sun goes down. But the guy said, "Oh, you cannot go there because it's actually closed. The people who came early can look at the sun." So we went away and we took a picture from far away. Went over here. This is something else. This is like a cliff from another mythology story that I don't know. Lady Fish knew what story this was. I don't know, so I cannot help you here. It's like a Stefano, I don't know, Stefanotto casserole in Italy. Okay, interesting. So we went there and we were standing here, and what was happening was at the gate to the Temple of Poseidon, the guy at the gate was only allowing old people to go to the gate, and all the younger looking people weren't allowed to go up there. So the people from the UK weren't also allowed to go up there. We weren't allowed to go up there. So it was they were just discriminating against younger looking people. We weren't allowed to see the temple. It was not about the sunset. It was just one random guy sent in front of the gate deciding who could go in or not. And oh, thank you, Alec. So we stood here. They were really cool, the people from the UK, because they were from the Midlands, and the one here with the green neck thingy, they had like a thing that could print out pictures. A printer. So you would take a picture with the phone and it would print your picture. I don't have the picture. So it's not like a old type of camera, but it's like a digital to printing. It was really cool to have like a printer with you. Yeah, you could say that, right? Ooh, how younger people are. But we didn't have any drinks and I actually love history. I wanted to see it. So yeah, maybe it has a good reason. Maybe some weird stuff happened. So then I went to Assassin's Creed and I tried to take some pictures how Assassin's Creed they say it looked like. And I tried to make like a one from this angle, but when I came here, the guards tried to kill me, so I could not really make a good picture here. And there are also trees in front of it. And another picture I tried to make from this angle here, where I take a picture from this side, where I'm standing here. But in the game itself, the terrain is a bit different, because if I went to the cliffs here, this is not correctly aligned. So I don't know, like maybe it's not that accurate in Assassin's Creed. But this is how the makers of Assassin's Creed thought it looked like. So I wonder how accurate that is, but it looks pretty cool. What is different though, if you can see here, what I am like, I don't know why, what happened here, but look at the pillars. These are Ionian pillars. These are Dorian pillars. So, and in the inside here, they have like outside layer of pillars, and then they have like an inside layer of pillars. They don't have that here. Or maybe that's a pillar. But okay, that's beyond the point. So, when we went back, we played some pool. We had more of the nice food that I mispronounce every time. Slovaki. Yes, this kid is not over this. But you know why I wanted to take these pictures? Because I remember watching YouTube videos where you have like an historian and you have like an Assassin's Creed game person, and they show the historian how it looks like, and they say, "Oh, it looks pretty accurate. You know, it's so accurate, Assassin's Creed." So I thought, you know, I want to do the same thing, but instead, because I'm not an historian, I will take the pictures myself, and then I will compare them. And as you can see here, I don't know, it doesn't look that. Well, the rocks can be justified because, you know, geography, but this is different. Still, it's cool that it is in the game there. So we went back here. I got some Uso. First time I drank that drink. It's pretty fun. They warned me. They said, "Oh no, Uso is really strong," but you know I'm Dutch, so that was fine. Then the next day I went to Athens. That was pretty cool. This is when you arrive from the train. You see this. See, this is at the train station. You see already cool statues. Then I was not allowed to go in the Acropolis. But wait, is that Lady Fish? Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I wasn't allowed there because we could buy tickets, but the tickets were at another event that we wanted to go. So we knew we could buy tickets, but we so lucky Twitch. Did you convert anyone to fish religion? Fish? Maybe by my presence I converted them. Are you converted to my religion, by the way, Antic Gamer? And the gamer is getting his floating magic power. Wait a second, he's gonna appear here.
Hello? Have I been called? What was the question?
Have you converted to the fish religion?
Of course I have. I'll convert to any religion my lord does, as any good knight should do. I don't care what the religion is. I should only die when my lord is threatened to the life or death situations.
Okay, yes.
Have you heard?
Okay. Okay.
And to the question of Spirit Waltro, never been truly drunk before. Should I try it? Well,
Nah.
maybe when you're 18 plus, it's a question to answer for yourself. In my experience, I would say, well, because it's YouTube and it's not my channel, no.
No, mess. Thank you.
But the silence should speak for itself. It should don't do it too many times, but once in your life is definitely worth to try.
I can talk about this. I have been a student.
We have all been students.
But I've been a
we have all
university
been in
student in a
college.
student
And
study
I
club.
might advise it doing it before you're 30 and drink some water.
Yeah, water drinking is really important. But to be, I
It
shall
makes
tell.
it better, I promise.
Uh,
I'm experienced in this shit.
did you? I never. Okay, that's really good.
The social pressure. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the
social.
pressure.
Don't listen to the social pressure. Screw the rest of the world.
Like I am not really rated for the Fish Beings channel, to be honest. And being 25 and never drank.
That's good.
It's
That's
good.
That's
It's
good.
good.
Yeah.
But I would say before you're 50, I would experience a little bit in life. It's fun. Don't take it too far. Be very mindful of not taking it too far. But
Yeah.
experiencing a little bit of stuff is fun.
Yeah. I to be fair, when I was student, we drank more, and now I drink way less. I just drink like a little bit.
Can I take a seat over here somewhere?
You could take a seat over there, but could you move from that side?
I'll
because I
join
can
in a second.
Yeah, drinking is a little bit like it's not so fun actually. Like if I remember, with the social pressure, what Spirit of Water will say. Whoa, my green screen falls down. By the way, it needs that in the. No, it needs the other thing.
Getting it fixed.
I have a window over there, and you can see where I live. You're toxic. I'm getting doxed, boys. Ah! Yeah, it isn't fun. It wasn't fun. I just realized, drinking too much actually never was really funny. And
I had times it was fun. It was times when I was with my best friend Fishbean.
best
But
friends. Oh, let's go.
I have to admit
Are
that
you
there
gonna-
is a third person in our group.
Are you just stalking me?
I'm talking to you and to the chat, and I don't really. I'm good at splitting real life and acting at the same time.
Oh no.
I might be in an acting voice, but it's the real person behind the voice.
The real.
So that makes the acting a lot more genuine, and that's how actors act.
Nice.
They get into a role by playing the role in real
Okay,
life.
we have one of the best viewers ever right now.
I love you, Fish Being.
Thank
You're
you.
my best friend, one of my best friends in life. I've known you since I moved to the town I met you, and I am forever grateful to be in your life, my lord.
Thank you. Okay,
And you are actual my lord, even off screen. You are my lord. Even though you got scammed, we will take our land.
Okay,
From those
because you said
goddamn
this.
Irish scammers.
Because you said this.
Fries bloed zich op,
Heel Fries, ja.
rozen zien.
There we go. This is our anthem. Let's go.
Droog uw
Wat een dubbel
spieren,
You don't know our anthem.
vleen op bij jong, het beste loon van ieder. Het Frieske loon vol eer en
That's a
roem.
pop group. You did it down.
Leek dan en daver je hier in het roem.
We need our land.
Die naar de
Yeah. He has been on the channel too.
Alder.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna call
that-
him
that-
Malder.
Yeah, he has been on a channel. Yeah, he has been on this channel.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
What's his in-game alias again?
Okay. Be careful with the green screen now because I have advanced now. I am doxed.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not the alias.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, this is the same shot here we have here of the Acropolis. So I thought it would be really cool. But look at this. AC Assassin's Creed. So where I'm standing now is I'm standing in front of the Temple of Hephaestus. And this is from the same angle, but in game the angle is different. So also this is not entirely accurate, but in game they also make the city a bit smaller. So this is the Agora. That's the Acropolis right there. This is the Temple of Hephaestus. This is standing right below here, below the Agora, this building over here. I don't know if this building is accurate, and I will show you in a minute. In a minute. But hello, Miss Rabbit. Sorry for me.
This green screen is so fucking hot. Holy shit.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is.
That's way too warm.
Yeah.
Holy
All right.
shit.
So let us compare here. So I tried to take a picture from the same angle. So where I'm standing now is relatively the same from the temple of Hephaestus, and this is how it looks like in game. As you can see here, this building isn't there. This building to the right is more up here. And I don't know if they burned down the Agora in the past or the Romans changed it, but it isn't that accurate, by the way, what you see in game. So this is me at the Temple of Hephaestus, by the way. And this is the Temple of Hephaestus in game. And I have to say, the Temple of Hephaestus does look pretty accurate. But let's check. Yeah, the pillars are accurate. The top is accurate. And we have here, let's go. Wait, I didn't leave the anthem on, did I? Right? No, the anthem is gone. Okay, oof, oof, oof.
Let me respond to some question if I'm allowed. Can we scroll up a little bit because we lost a lot of comments?
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, I'm really bad.
There's a crazy amount of comments.
Yeah, this is so great.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's-
that was the last comment I read. I'm 25 years old and I've never drank before. That's the last comment I've read. There's a lot that just popped up since then.
yeah, it's great, right? They're so amazing.
I've
They're so-
never seen so much. Can we scroll up all the way? I want to respond to everything, man. It's
Everything?
crazy. Yeah, of course. It's Dark Noob, Spirit of Wallow, Cheese.
Waltro,
Who
Cheese.
else do we got in the chat?
Lolang,
We got Lowlang.
Isaac.
And yeah, you
Dark
guys are
Noob.
all fucking heroes. I've seen Lowlang before, I've seen Dark Noob before, I've seen Isaac a ton of times before.
Yeah,
I've
Isaac is
chatted with
amazing.
Isaac in the chat
And this is
before.
Misrep. Misrep
Yes,
has
I've
changed.
seen Misrep
yeah,
a lot
amazing.
of times before. Shout out to all of you. You guys are crazy fans. I love all of you. You guys are more dedicated than me, and I know fish in real life, so sometimes I'm like, I know him in real life, I can just support him in real life. And
Supporter.
sometimes I'm not in the chat, but I love all of you guys. You're great people.
Alright.
Even a shout out to the next. Wait, who's these people on Discord? Are these also watching live? or
Yeah,
what?
they're also watching live.
Really?
This is not
Really?
Discord. This is Twitch.
The fuck? Who's this skinny guy behind you? Well, that's me. Look at the gamer. Look at these skinny muscles. Ooh.
You know, in a short while, I will start
Yeah,
streaming
I'm
on the
skinny,
third
man.
platform.
I grew up poor, nigga. Oh, sorry.
Oh!
I'm sorry, this thing for me. I'm brown. I'm Mexican. Hold on, I'm Mexican. Wait. I'm Mexican.
The N-word just dropped right
sorry.
here.
Oh my god, I ruined this entire guy's future. Oh, that's why I'm not stream allowed.
Fish being cancelled completely. There we go.
Fish being cancelled. I'm
But
sorry.
you tied
I'll
that
pay
up?
you
You
money.
tied this?
Yes, can you untie this?
You should not tie that thing. This is a prop. It's not a real. This is not a real helmet.
I don't care. Yeah, you look. I'm brown, man. I'm allowed to say it. My own brother has the same color. That's what I just said. I'm sorry, guys. For anybody else, I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube.
Okay, next picture. Okay, let's continue. Okay, a completely different note here. We have right here. I met this history nerd, Herodotus, the first guy that wrote history, and that's pretty cool for the channel here. I think something blew away the momentum about this. I don't know. You want to put this on back on?
Yes.
Okay, let me put this back on.
Dank je schön.
Normally you take off the helmet, but you tie the helmet to your head. Okay, I don't know. You cannot put it on.
This stream has gone. Sorry.
That's fine, it's fine. You said, you're like, no, oops. It did bad. Oof. Okay, so this is Hephaestus in Assassin's Creed. No, not Hephaestus. This is Herodotus in game, and he looks kind of the same, but the statue is bald. He's not bald here. You know, I'm just saying, you know, missed opportunity right here. Like,
And the baddie statues? No, that is only naked man. That's Greece, it's naked man.
no, there was one in front of me. I didn't take other pictures. So you could probably. Okay, this is where I went after. We went with Ladyfish. This is the game athlon. I'm terrible at taking pictures. You can see this is a picture I took and not Ladyfish because it's all blurry. You can see here, this is pictures that I didn't take. Ladyfish took these pictures. So different. You see quality difference. This is the building we went. This is the name ticket. There's Ladyfish. There you go. We can see Ladyfish, but see, or is it Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters? I have no clue if somebody watches that here, but there we know. Actually, pretty good show, pretty good movie. We also met Spider-Mans, a bunch of Spider-Mans. That's built the first here. This is the Bay, the Harbor Bay Butcher right there. This is some D&D stuff I thought was pretty cool to show. There was also a YouTuber from Greece. I have no clue who this YouTuber is because I don't speak Greek. But there he is, right there. They were playing some competition for League of Legends. I also don't play League of Legends, but there it is for people who play it. Motion blur is crazy. You can see which pictures I take, by the way. You can see it. You can see it with the motion blur. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to take pictures. Okay, I don't know how this works. Okay, these are more pictures. This is... Because I went there and I met these guys that do like medieval stuff and I thought it was pretty cool. I went multiple times there and I just walked up to the guys there and I was like, teach me your ways. Teach me your ways of the sword. And they told me, they trained me, and then I challenged the Bay Harbor Butcher in a duel. I even smacked him in his face with a glove. And this was my power pose after the battle to show how dominating I am. So I made this in a short, you can see. With no sound. Oh no! Because my sound got disconnected from the green screen file. There's no sound anymore. My sound has been destroyed. My headset is dead. You can probably hear it. You probably hear it. So yeah, fine. I think no, there's no sound.
The audio goes through another microphone cable. So yes.
Yeah, there's no sound. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So. For the next clip, I do need sound though.
Holy camole! What a cable management.
Yeah, shh! Don't tell them.
Well,
don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Well, you viewers, you should be thankful that my view site is there from there because I did not see that before. But holy Jesus! Y'all need to crusade down there. That's where you need to crusade down to. Crusade down there. Holy shit!
There's sound. No, don't tell them.
I need a crusade, guys.
It's pretty cool. What I learned, I don't have my sword here. Where's my sword?
It's behind the green.
This is pretty cool, and the weird thing is, I know a little bit from sword fighting because I did read like the Messer manual, and I read like something with the flower from Italian sword fighting manual. So you know some things, but when you are actually standing there and you have to practice with the sword, you don't do it. You just don't know how to... you just go on instinct. So everything I read was just completely gone. I had a blank face. And I learned to do this with my hands, to block it from underhand, because when I was fighting a little bit, I could block from the sides, but I didn't block really well down. So moving down when the sword was coming from the side.
Did someone say crusade? Yes. Do you know Yeshua? Do you know Jesus? Do you know Jesus?
Oh,
you should take back the Holy Land. You know what I'm saying?
I like... I have the Turkish guy with me. The Turkish guy that I fought here.
I think Turkish, Iranian, Syrian, everybody would agree with me. Even Africa, even Europe. There's fault.
There's fault.
Exactly, monsieur.
The guy I am fighting with.
The thing is,
the guy I'm
I have
fighting.
a bell on my head. Can you fix the bell on my head? There's a bell on my head.
I can try to put it on again. Bloody hell. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Finally, every time I move my head,
you can find this video on my Instagram right there, because I made an Instagram. I don't know. I normally don't use an Instagram, but I thought maybe I will make a more personal channel, but I thought that's too much work, so maybe I make an Instagram. I start making pictures of my personal life more, because my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel is more about gaming and history. So I made the Fishbing channel, and I have over there the highlights, and there you can find the Twitch, no, the Instagram from the guy I'm fighting here, the Turkish guy. He is from Turkey. Oh, they called you handsome. They called you handsome. They called you handsome. You're handsome. Look at this. My friend says you're handsome.
Nah, I'm not.
You're handsome. You're handsome. You're handsome.
Thank you.
You're handsome. Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go. There you go. Okay, this is the fight. This is the epic fight we did. And then I did another fight. I fought Lady Fish in chess. This was an epic fight. And apparently I see down here, I didn't realize before. Look at this, what Lady Fish has written down, because Lady Fish made my Lady Fish made my presentation a little bit more beautiful. And as you can see here, I have been totally destroyed here. Lady Fish defeated me. Really humiliated. The last move I did was I moved my king forward here, because I thought, you know, with the queen here, it's more safe here. And then Lady Fish only moved this piece here, and I was completely destroyed. I could not do anything. I was so stupid.
So there was a pawn here.
There was a pawn here. I moved my king to here because I wanted to move.
And then it went there.
I wanted to get away from the queen here from Lady Fish.
Wait, I don't understand this. So then she got the turn to put it there. And then what happened? And then you thought,
I cannot move anymore.
I'm gonna put my king here. I'm gonna put my king there.
Checkmate.
I'm gonna put my king there.
Yeah, checkmate.
I'm gonna put my king. Oh yeah.
Yeah, checkmate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was one move away. Look at this. I was one move away from winning, because if this piece is right here, and then I would move this queen here, because this is also queen, because this was like one of these that went to the other side, so you have to pretend this is a queen. There were two queens here. If I move this queen here, and this bit was right here, I would have won. We were just one move away from winning. Lady Fish completely destroyed me. Completely well deserved to, in secret, write down humiliated.
Bro, this is so bad. They should be next to the 5-0 on Brazil, Germany 2016 World Championship on Pornhub.
Oh, no.
You got absolutely wrecked. You suck.
Maybe next time. Maybe we can make this into a tradition that every time we do one chess game, everywhere we go, then I just try to keep a score. But let's continue. The next time we went to like near Lavrio, there is like the oldest theater in the world.
Look at this beautiful smile, guys.
Yeah,
look at how happy he is. He's finally off vacation. Well deserved.
thank you, Alec.
Well deserved. Look at how happy he is. Well deserved vacation.
So we went here, and then we went to the oldest theater that we know of that exists in the world. It's pretty cool. And after this, we went a bit down here, because this is like an archaeological site that they digged up, and it's way large. It was like a whole town around it. But only the theater is maintained, because after they digged it up, there wasn't any money to maintain the rest. So then we did some off-road exploration right here. The audio is a bit bad.
Sure.
And we went to an ancient temple of Demeter. Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
Because it's overgrown. Hang around.
It's completely overgrown, super cool place to go. There was some weird things afterwards. So let me just show how it looked like when they did the archaeological digs in 2014. So they made it open, they took pictures, and they have a lot of context clues. And I do want to say something here. If you go on holidays, right, and you go to archaeological sites, like I went to Guatemala too, and they have also a lot of archaeological sites there too. But
did somebody say Guatemala?
Dimitri. Oh yeah. If you say Demeter in English, apparently that's a male name, and you should say Demetria because she's female. But in English, we completely screwed up. 2008 quality. Yeah. That's what my Instagram will be like. 2008 quality. Perfect. Amazing. But what my little red was like, there are a lot of archaeological sites that people haven't gone to those places, and there is just no money to explore them. The thing is, when you go to a site that hasn't been explored really well, you can move around rocks and you can remove the context, because when they dig up places, it's really important for archaeologists to find out the context where items lie down. And sometimes they don't dig it up completely and they let it be here. So this is a site that has been explored. I knew it was explored, so I went there to check it out. But if you go to a site that hasn't been explored, sometimes it's in a moral gray area. Don't move any rocks. Don't move anything, because that's really important for our understanding of history. Why are you out at night in the old theater fish? The Bay Harbor Butcher. That's why I defeated the Bay Harbor Butcher before, okay, Isaac, so I could go out. But this is actually something creepy did happen.
Multiple knights are protecting
No,
Lord Fish being with their life.
Yeah, we have knights, we have knights.
You should never be afraid. Should the Bay Harbor Butcher come, there will be 4 meters of sword buried right back at him.
So shall I tell about this creepy stuff that happened? Because I did go to the police for this. I did go to the police. We went when we were walking to this temple, right? To this overgrown. You saw in a little video clip that's really bad quality, from this to this when it became dark. We were walking down and we found bones. And these were large, huge bones. So they were not human bones. They probably are cow bones. And they were larger than my top leg bones. I don't know biology. I failed biology. I don't know the names of all the bones. So they probably would have been cows, but they were the same bone. So it was not like different type of bones. It was the same bone, and they had still like meat on them and black like rot on them. But that was not the weirdest bit. The weirdest bit about these bones is that the bones were laid down in a pattern, and they were pointing at something. So that was weird, and we did the stupid thing of, you know what, we might be in a horror movie, but we kind of want to see the temple. The BTM more like Jesus. So we went down to the temple, and in front of the temple, Lady Fish saw this. I didn't see this. There was an X marked with branches, like they were placed unnaturally. I didn't see it. And normally when you see that in the forest, it means there are mines or there's something dangerous there. But we still went in there, you know?
Tell me more.
We went in there, and on the random... And on the way back, we walked back, and there were more bones. There were more bones, but this one were not in the pen. They were just scattered around, and they were like huge hip bones, larger than human hips. So they were not human. And they were not in the correct shape to be human. But they were just lying and scattered there. And I didn't tell Lady Fish because it was dark and the rocks were falling. We had to walk hills because it's not flat like Netherlands. And I was like, if I say this now, it's only going to freak us out more. So we just have to walk back to the car and just disappear. The general part, probably random dead cow. It wasn't a cow. It was like a single type of bone in a pattern. It was the same bone over and over, pointing at something. I didn't want to go at the end where the bones were pointing at, because that would have been... That's probably creepy, and that's where you die, you know? So we went back in the car, and this is the next... Oh! This is the location in Assassin's Creed where it happened. Now back here, it doesn't exist in Assassin's Creed here, the temple and the theater. So that's really sad. We went to eat Italian food, and we were just talking about this. And first of all, we were like, okay, it's animal bones. So we were at the moment, we weren't trying to panic ourselves. We were trying to calm ourselves down, because apparently you are really stupid when you are in a horror movie. Afterwards, you say, oh, it's not scary, but we were like, it just doesn't add up. Because if it's like some illegal butchering of animals or it's for dogs, why would you put them in a pattern? If you put them in a pattern pointing at things, you are giving hints to other people to go there. But if you would mark it for yourself, you wouldn't use bones. You would just put some rocks and some branches, and then you would mark it for yourself. So it didn't make sense why there were bones. So I because it was becoming a little bit, our conspiracies were becoming more and more. And then we talked to other people, we talked other stories, and there was apparently, like, in the past, near the town, they have found, like, a whole ritual with skulls and bones and blood that somebody did that they didn't know.
I think that is a carbonara.
There's a
I don't care.
This
if
is
you
a
eat some
carbonara.
rotting meat, man. I want to eat that carbonara.
I ordered something else, by the way. Yeah. And then there was also a story about a witch that went to the temple, and they first thought there was an archaeologist, but it wasn't an archaeologist, and this lady was burying things in the temple, and there was in the past that there was like bones and a whole ritual with blood that they found somewhere nearby. So it just became more and more, you know. And I was like, okay, you know, it doesn't feel right. What if it points to something really bad that happened, maybe a crime or whatnot? So I did. I just. That's not carbonara. Yeah, this is not carbonara. This is not. I don't know what it was. And so we went to. I went to the police. I just told, you know, there is something weird right there. Just check it out. I'm flying away in a few days. That's it. Hopefully nobody is dead there. You know, there's no body lying there, and that's at the end of the trail of the bones marking something.
I said it was a cultist.
Could be, you know. You never know. You never know. So that's pretty interesting. Now people know. So the next day I ate French toast with cinnamon tea. Pretty nice, by the way. It's pretty good French toast, you know. Pretty nice. I liked it so much.
Yeah, for real. I should have taken me along with them. I would have taken the sword and put it right through it. Right through the middle of that chest.
By the way, if people are curious where it is, right?
And then I would cut off its head, I meant, and I would carry it.
It's right here. It's a bit north of the theater.
Zoom in more. Can we go to Google Maps? Get the real.
Lavrio. No, they get fine. It's fine. I shouldn't send people to their death, you know. That would not be.
Why say? Oh wait.
This is it in Assassin's Creed, by the way.
Have to do that. Wait, I'm not gonna say you should. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't.
I heard similar stories with skull, baby human, adult crows, baby frogs, but it's all an islet. I don't remember. Oh, that's it. So then we had a karaoke night. I'm just scared, and I'm enough. I am great with doing stuff. Okay. And then I flew back. This is Austria, by the way. I don't know where this is. This is somewhere else. And that was the holiday. That was the holiday.
Wow, guys, those are the Alps.
Yeah, there's
somewhere along over there is the Mount Everest.
Mount Everest in the Alps.
Well, yeah, right. Isn't this one or something like
No,
this mountain right
it's
there?
the Himalaya mountains.
Oh, oops.
Just like Mont Blanc and all the other.
Well, I've only learned how to fight. I have not learned topography. The generals have learned that. I'm only a mere lord.
Yeah, I watch.
Wait, I'm not even a lord. I'm a knight. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm a knight.
You're a knight.
I'm even more retarded. I'm only a knight.
I'm really bad at
Don't
thinking,
take
by the way.
me responsible for knowing the map or not.
So,
Your king should know that.
so this is the stream. And do you remember your handle, Ethic Gamer?
Ethic Gamer.
This is the handle you have, right?
313 PPP.
This is his YouTube channel. He streams not a lot of time.
I don't really stream, but if I have some incentive too, then I would love to come live for you, motherfucker.
So thank you for being here. Thank you, Fishbean, for making the presentation amazing and an amazing time. Thank you for the Bay Harbor Butcher to not kill us and me defeating him in a sword fight. And
I thank all of thee for following Fishbean and being with him on his journey. And I love all of you. You're great people. I hope you have a great weekend and have a good one.
Because I want to eat some pasta. I want to eat some spaghetti. All right. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And bye bye. let me edit.
Okay.